Whew. Hold on. What up, everybody? Who's up with me? I know it's late in some places, and some people are going to get this kind of late. I'm not even going to be on here this long, Deanna. Listen, I want y'all to do this. It's a movie from 1935. I want y'all to bear with me. 1935 is called Triumph of the Will. Triumph of the Will from 1935. It's about Hitler. You know what's funny as hell? And I just came in from the gym, so my wheels started spinning. You know, they keep spinning, man, and spinning, man. You remember that comedy joint? Keep spinning, keep spinning. So my wheels were spinning. Now, I watched a lot of videos, and, you know, I don't know why things come to me the way they come to me. So as I'm analyzing, y'all know I was the first brother that was wearing a swastika. If y'all don't remember, I was the first person that was rocking the swastika everywhere. I was in Oklahoma, LA, Chi-Town, Detroit, Philadelphia, New York. I was wearing that swastika everywhere. And I was going through airports. You know, you hear people talk about it, but they never wear it because they can't defend it. I had an encounter. I told people this story way back when I walked into a coffee shop in Long Beach, California, and this dude almost died. Real rap. He almost died when I had that swastika on my neck. He just lost it. So when I lost my swastika, I got another one coming in. So I will be wearing it again. So don't be surprised if y'all see me in Miami with it. Some people say, oh, Sabir, oh, you're going to get in trouble. Oh, Sabir, you might do this. This might happen to you. Ain't a damn thing going to happen to me. You say you started wearing it after me. I know you did, Dina, and you think you got one. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So everybody's, oh, man, they're going to come at you, bro. Oh, no. I even had my man D.L. Hughley thought I was crazy. D.L. Hughley thought I was out of my mind when I first wore it. And he told me recently, now I know where you got that from. Because when I first had it on, DL told me, how could you make a wrong a right? I said, D, they made a right a wrong. That's what I told DL Hughley. If you ever run across, you have an opportunity to ask DL, just say what happened to you and Sabir Bey with the swastika on, and watch what he tell you. He just told me when I was with him in Chi-Town, and my brother Bruce is on here. He was with me. Amun Mirage was with me. And DL said, you were right. I researched it. You were right. I wear that swastika everywhere. I lost it, but I have another one coming. Right? So, going back to the brother, so-called European dude in a coffee shop in Long Beach, California. I walked in. He lost his mind. He was like, Nick, I thought he was going to die. Straight up. He was breathing so heavy, dude. It was crazy. And he stepped to me. And I said, dude, I think you should step back before you get yourself hurt. Straight up. Because he lost it. He just flipped out. And he said, why? I dare you to wear that on your neck. I dare you. Lord be my witness. This is what he was saying. Anybody remember when I did that video way back when I ran across that dude? He lost it. I dare you. My grandfather died under that. And I looked straight at him and said, my people died under the cross that people wear on their necks. Did y'all catch that? I was very calm with him. But he was like, lost it. Lost it. I said, my people died under the cross that people wear. So you telling me about this when this comes from my ancestors? That swastika comes from my ancestors. So I told him, I think you should sit down and chill I'm going to give you the history on it. I went in line. I was in line with a sister from India and another, I think she was European. I asked the sister from India, does she know what it represents? She said yes. She said it represents good luck. That's what the sister from India said. It represents good luck. So he's sitting down now. He's watching me. And I said, see, what did I tell you? And anybody know I frequent European coffee shops ungodly. That's just me. Now, a stupid person would think that's weird, that's wrong. He don't know what the hell he's doing. You're talking to the wrong dude. If you want to know the history, sit with me for an hour. I will blow your mind on it. I wasn't talking about wearing it. I was wearing the swastika. So when I went to him and said, did you hear the Indian lady tell you what this swastika represented? He said, but you know it's different. You know it's wrong. I said, brother, my ancestors had crosses burning in their yard. We died under the cross. But to come to find out, the cross wasn't necessarily bad either. Because the cross was a misscale. Don't take Sabir's word for it, people. Look it up. It's called a misscale. Looking for the true cross. It was in Ethiopia. We celebrate it every September. Every September we celebrate it. But the way Europeans flip things, this is why I said propaganda. Mein Kampf, stuff that Hitler was doing, he created, talk about the propaganda. Everything you see on TV is propaganda. So I'm building with this dude. Right now, a lot of stuff that you see out here, I'm in Houston, Texas. I'm telling y'all half of this stuff that's going on TV is not real, what these news people are telling y'all. So I'm peeping the propaganda once again. So when your third eye is open, you will see all the propaganda. This is going back last year. I'm telling you, with this European in a coffee shop. I gave him the breakdown of where the swastika come from. And he was so dumbnified. And to this day, now when he see me, he smiles. Hey, brother, he calls me brother. Thanks for telling me. I didn't know this is where it came from. I said, brother, it came from Iran, Ethiopia. It's in China. They stole it from our ancestors. Black folks don't know that, though. But yet, you'll have a cross in your house that puts you enslaved. And you worship the cross. When the Bible says don't put no images, no great images, but yet you got a man on the cross. You follow me? I don't think y'all getting this yet, because somebody just said y'all wouldn't get this. I want y'all to get this, man, to understand what is going on. All this stuff is propaganda. So the dude who was sitting with me in Long Beach last year, or year before last, one of them, he said, I did not know that about the swastika. This is what he said to me. I didn't know that about the swastika. And I wore my swastika everywhere. Every time I seen a Jew, a so-called Jewish person in the airport, I spun around to make sure they saw my swastika. And matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all something, because I'm aware this is going to blow y'all. Y'all going to think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. Y'all going to really think Sabir Bey is cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. So check it out. Y'all gonna really think I'm crazy what I'm gonna do. And it depends on what type of mood I'm in. Cause I'm gonna wear this. Hold up. Yarmulke. You see that? Hold up. It said made in Israel. I'm gonna wear this with with the swastika. Y'all gonna think I'm really crazy. So I was always in the airports wearing a swastika. Yeah, because it's mine. So I had to give this guy a history lesson, but he, because I was going to knock this dude out. Why are you saying, oh, yeah, I got a yarmulke. So anybody, go watch my pictures on Facebook, IG. You'll see me with a swastika sitting in the airport. In the airport. I don't take nothing off. It's mine. Period. So about a year and a half, I think ago, the guy, we became cool. I said, why are black people, this is what I said to him, why are black people wearing a cross when we suffered under the cross? Until I found out the true meaning of the burning of the cross. But y'all crazy black folks think burning of the cross was something bad because the Klan did it. Because the Klan put the uniform on. When that comes from you, that's the Moors that was in Spain. The Moors that was in Spain. Just look it up. It says a Negro parade in Spain. What was the what's the knowledge and the history on the headdress? What headdress? What headdress you talking about? Am I talking about a headdress? Follow me. Just pay attention. I may walk directly into that. Watch me. So, when I was in Boston, and if you go to my pictures again, oh, this yarmulke? It's a yarmulke. You know, the Ashkenazis be wearing this, but it ain't theirs, it's ours. The Pope wears one too. If you ever noticed, the Pope got it in the back of his. This, you see that? The Pope has one on, but he has it in the back. It's like a smaller kufi. That's all it is. It's just a smaller kufi. They say shalom, we say salam. What's the difference? Salam, shalom. Same thing. Same thing, people. So, met that guy. We went at it. And then I get to Boston. And if you go to my Facebook and look at my pictures, you'll see DL whisper in my ear. Because one day we were somewhere else and he said, Sabir, how you going to wear that swastika? You going to make it wrong or right? His Christian co-host comes in the room. And he said, look what Sabir has on his neck. And she said, oh my God, exactly what she did. No exaggeration. Last year, she said, oh my God, why do you got that on? I said, oh my God, why you got that on? The cross. That's exactly what I said back to her. She said, that's evil. I said, well, that's evil too. Do you get it? I told you, I'm an envelope pusher. So it took DL to this year. And he asked me one time not to wear it because he had a Jew. I believe it was a Jew. Somebody that was with him. He didn't want to upset him. So it took him this year in Chi-Town to say, you know what, Sabir? I looked up the swastika and I found out what it represented. It wasn't nothing bad. See, Europeans love to play games with you black folks. I told you, propaganda is a mother, boy. This is propaganda is a mother. You ain't got to take my word for nothing. Do your research on it. But don't do it if you don't know how to defend it. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Even you black power people, don't do it if you don't understand it. So, I wish they did too. But you know, everything is for a reason. Go read the Tao. It's T-A-O. The Tao. Read that book. It will blow your mind. Read the book Tao. And if you don't have it, look it up online. I put it on Facebook, Instagram, all that. T-A-O. Look it up. So these are the things that they playing with y'all. The propaganda game. We're going to get into that. Everything is for a reason, yo. Everything happens for a reason. So people, please get out of your emotions. Understand everything is a setup. Everything. Even some of you cats, you do get set up. But you don't see the setup. Because you're still watching Lindsay and ain't seeing that Lohan. Okay? So, the whole swastika, I'm waiting for, I have 2 of them coming. And I will be rocking them. Y'all gonna be kind of shook with me and that yarmulke on my head. This thing right here. Y'all gonna be like, nigga, you crazy. I am crazy. I'm deranged. Because it's all mine. So, getting into this Hitler thing. Right? I'm watching this documentary on Hitler. Then I said, let me research something for a minute. Do you know when people out here, now I'm going to you black folks. You cats that saying he doing like this. Can anybody tell me why did they do that? Anybody? See, I told you, I don't just go on what people say because it's on YouTube and Facebook because it's propaganda. Anybody can tell me why did they do that? We're going to play the, what's the game? Jeopardy. Let's play the Jeopardy game. Can anybody tell me why they do that? Now, a crazy person would say that's white supremacy, right? That's what a crazy person would say. Can somebody tell me why did they do this right here? I'm going to wait. Why does the Germans do that? Now remember, everything I said from the swastika to the cross burning, everything. You forgot? Why do they tell you they do it? We got some people on here. Please share this out, y'all. Hurry up, share it out. Because I don't want nobody later to come on his thread and say, oh, I knew what it was. I'm going to wait. My name is Sabir. I'm very patient. That's what Sabir means, patient one. You see how I give them? Nah. Where did it come from and why did they do it? Oh, I'm making y'all Google now. Making y'all Google. I said, why did the Germans do this? Why did the Germans do this? That little salute they do. Why did they do it? I'm going to show you how crazy this is. Remember I told you, propaganda is a mother. Propaganda is a mug. You didn't miss nothing, really. I talked about my swastika wearing with my yarmulke. I'm going to wear a swastika with my yarmulke. That right there. So, I'm going to wait. I know y'all probably looking it up. It's very deep. If you go to my page, you'll find out. I told you, I put stuff up and I hold things back from people just to see where people at. To see who's going to do it. And then somebody will pop up and try to do it later on. Let me ask you a question. What do you do when you go to the court? When you go to court, what do you do? What do everybody do? All these conscious people, what do they do when they go in the courtroom? What do everyone do in the courtroom? Nope. Okay, let me make it a little better for y'all so you can understand. When that guy you call a judge walks in the room, what happens? Is that a little better? When a judge walks into the room, what do everybody do? Nope. When a judge. Nope. Come on, y'all. Y'all must don't go to court. Nope. Ain't gonna, nope. That's not it either. Nope. You didn't. Thank you, Lawanda. They stand. Bam. You see how that is? They stand. So, let me show you how crazy this is. I'm following you. Get out of your emotions. Don't talk about the lie part. Just pay attention. Stay focused. And this is how you beat them. Understand the art of war and the prince. Understand the game. Okay? So, when people are in courtrooms, they say, my honor. They say, your honor. Don't they say, your honor? Not my honor. We say, my honor. They say, your honor. Don't they say that? Right? Why? What makes a judge honorable? Talk to me. Talk to me. And I'm going to bring it full circle right back again. And I hope I'm making sense out of this. If I'm not, tell me to clarify it. Because I'm trying to show y'all something. What makes a judge honorable? You don't know that man. Do you know the judge? He could be a pedophile. He could be beating his wife up. He could be an alcoholic like most of them when they leave. What makes a judge honorable? Their knowledge and position. They think, or what us think. No, you have the knowledge. You just don't know you have the knowledge. You probably know more than a judge if you sat there and studied long enough. Trust me, they're not smart. Judges are not smart, and nor do they supposed to deal with the law. Okay? Do you know that a judge don't supposed to practice law from the bench? Nope. They cannot practice law from the bench. So they're not smart people. Nothing makes them honorable, but you'll say, my honor. Your honor? No, they say, your honor. Your honor. No. But you stand, right? When he comes in. And they make you stand when you come in. Am I wrong or right? Listen, the people don't even know what consent means. Nobody. Like, you're on here consenting now. This, you on this thread right now. Everything is contracts. You got a verbal, you got an implied, express, you got different forms. So when you walk into the courtroom, you're all stand, right? Why? Think about it. So what happened with the salute with Hitler was the difference between the government and the SS. To show the difference between the government officials was doing that. Anybody now rock with me for a minute. I want y'all to pay attention. We're talking about 1930s with Hitler. The military does what when everybody walks in the room? When a person comes into a room in the military, I never been in the military. What happens in the military? When the head comes into the room, they can go into the brigs. I think they call it the brigs. What happens? Think about it for a minute. And what happens when what do they call it, the lieutenant general, whatever, who the person is, whatever the dude is, who walks into the brigs, you stand and salute. They straight up, don't they? So what's the difference? He was a lawyer. I just shook my head and said, poor people. Think about it. You in the military, you stand up as soon as the dude comes into the room. So tell me what's the difference between what Hitler was doing like this, and you got ignorant people say that's white supremacy, right? It was a difference between identifying the SS and the government. You stand at attention. There you go. So tell me what's the difference. So crazy black folks say, oh, that's white supremacy, brother. You know, you're feeding into the propaganda. Cats don't even get it. You're feeding the propaganda constantly. You follow me? Wow, you said yours froze? Oh yeah, it might be yours, but I don't think nobody's froze. But that's what happens. So y'all getting hyped about them doing this and saying white supremacy. You know they tried to kill Hitler? Why they try to kill Hitler? Y'all don't even get it, yo. This game they play on y'all constantly. Y'all keep shutting down. Too much of this information, boy, I'm trying to tell you. So let me show y'all something. This book, as I was reading The Prince, right? Why did I flip to this page right here? The cities of Germany. Why did I flip to this page? Why did I flip directly and something guides me to these pages? Why am I going to stuff like this? Carthaginians. Why? People don't even know who the Carthaginians are. How many people know who the Carthaginians are? And why is it in this book, The Prince? All right, good night. Good day. Wow, that's what's up. It's all the way from Switzerland. That's what's up. The Carthaginians are Moors. Do you know that Hannibal was a Carthaginian, but they don't tell you that he was one of us? Hannibal was a Moor from Carthaginian. They have a tank in the Marines called Hannibal. The tactics they use, how they play their games, where did they get it from? Think about it. Think. All this stuff is propaganda. They play the art of war on y'all daily. I told you, I'm in Houston. I'm watching this. I'm seeing it. I just came in from the gym, and I'm like, yo, they got y'all hating on Hitler bad and don't know nothing about the swastika, nothing about the burning of the cross. You think all that came from Europeans. You got cats talking about white supremacy. Now, we on the white supremacy bandwagon, ungodly. You know that when you say something, you giving people power. I don't give Europeans power. I take the power from them with truth and facts. I'm going to just take it from you that way. Not with, oh, I got to pray to God. Oh, I got to pray to Jesus. Oh, we wait for a mystery God to come out the sky. Nah, baby. No. Truth. What's up, Ghana? What's good, my Moors in Ghana? That's what's up. Shout out to all my Moors that's in Ghana, yo. One family, Ghana. I got some history on that too. They're Moors too. So even our people in Africa should not be asking for permission to come here. This is yours too. Okay? So, the propaganda machine. Let me flip this again. Remember what I was telling you about Hitler? Right? Check it out. What did he say in here? It's the most foolish mistake, right? Is to allow subjects to carry arms. You see that? Now, if you read the 14th Amendment, right? Anyone who reads the 14th Amendment, it'll tell you that you are all persons born is subject to. Who's subject? The preamble don't say subject. You see what Hitler said? But if I can make, they say, make, it was a saying, I think it was Malcolm X. Love your oppressor and hate the oppressed. Love the oppressor and hate the oppressed. The game they playing on people constantly. You don't even read the Constitution. You have Negro attorneys that don't even break down that Constitution. They'll tell you that the 14th Amendment said that, no, they said the 13th, 14th Amendment set them free. But you wasn't necessarily a citizen like that. You were a federal subject. Read it when it says all persons born is subject to. So Hitler knew something. Hitler knew something. Those were not the real Jews. Those were not the real Jews over there. So how do I make other people hate you and hate what's going on? The propaganda machine. The television is on 24/7. Loving no hip hop. All this garbage that's on TV. This is why you have all the TV shows you have now. No real substance at all. Get distracted by boxing, football, the whole 9 yards. So this European is not even worrying about you black folks, man. I feel pity. I'm so serious. I feel bad for some of y'all, man. Because you still allowing these people to run around in 2017, so-called conscious black people, talk about white supremacy. And then when you confront them with it, they'll say, well, brother, you know, if you say this, like Carl Nelson told me, I will cut you off if you say white supremacy is a theory. Negro, it is a theory. It's not a fact. It's not a fact. It's a theory. It's not a fact. How is it that you are God and goddesses and all this other stuff, but you running around here talking about the white man stopping you? Think about it. He knows something that you don't know about your damn self. So now, you're afraid to wear the swastika? You get offended when you get afraid when they say they burning the cross. Nigga, burn a cross with them. I'll burn a cross right in my lawn just with them. Look it up. It's called a misscale. I'll burn the cross in my lawn the same way. Because they made something negative, I'm not. I'll take it back through my knowledge and then I'll say, okay, now let's talk. Let's build. Let's go down the line. The clothing line, where's my 100 amazing facts? Oh, here though. I'm gonna show you something else. 100 amazing facts about the Negro. Burn the cross for the entire month of September. Yep, I probably would. Here you go. That's us too. There you go. The Negroes in Seville, Spain. Okay? Listen. What difference does it make who he was financed by? Listen to me. Y'all keep talking about who is Black Lives Matters financed by? Who is half of these churches getting their money from? Who they speak for? Why do you think churches don't speak about homosexuality? Y'all want to talk about that? See, y'all don't even get it. You're still watching this silly stuff. It doesn't matter who financed them. Y'all don't get it. They financing Negroes. They don't even get it. Every time you buy something, they financing it. Doesn't matter. You're using their notes. So who's financing Black Lives Matter? And who do you see out there? I'll wait. See, y'all don't get it. You're talking to the wrong person. I don't I don't fall for the okie doke what other people say. I'm telling you what's happening. So you want to talk about who financed him? So Soros financed Black Lives Matter. So what's the difference between somebody financing Hitler and financing Black Lives Matter? And the gay community, all of it. Y'all not financing and backing the real people who's putting this information out. Not one iota. Not one bit. That's why I told you, I don't sit on the sideline, yo. I'm up. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I just came from the gym. I want to go to sleep. But I had to bring this up. Europeans are financing a whole lot. They financing y'all schools, my dudes. You think that, who's financing y'all schools? Who's financing the colleges? Where are you getting your federally funded money from? Talk to me for a minute. Where does your federally funded money come from? You know what about affirmative action? Do y'all know about affirmative action? Do y'all know that? Who's funding all of that? Do you know that the federal government, if you don't do certain things and you're in a federal area and you don't allow a certain amount of black people in, they take their federal funding? Did you ever hear that? So this is the part when people don't understand history or law. So y'all think because these people have PhDs and ABCs and NBCs, y'all think they're smart. It's crazy, yo. Behind everything is a rich white man. Oh, let me show you something else. I told y'all. I got the ammo for y'all. Give me 1 minute. There's a page in here talking about funding. Oh, man, I can't find my book, but I'm going to find my book. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Mine is marked up. This is hilarious. It says behind every march, every militia, you got a rich white person. Okay. Give me 1 minute. I know this scares some people. And that's why they don't speak on it. Okay, here you go. So I'm going to show you this. Same book, right? I got two of them. Same book. Hold up. You see what this says here? With a standing army, a power will remain under the direction and influence, what? Of the most wealthy citizens. You see that? 1791. Oh, in Philadelphia. Do your black attorneys tell y'all that? Any standing army. So y'all didn't catch when they was down in Charlottesville? You see that? January 29th, 1791. Ooh. Don't believe the hype like Public Enemy said. Y'all don't get it, yo. You don't get it. I don't want to be hearing about this white supremacy, dude. And I've been doing videos and I've been waiting for them cats to tell me I'm wrong. They even went into that. They keep telling people they're in that sunken place. Everybody says, oh, he's in that sunken place. Niggas in that sunken place too that is supposed to be woke. Because if you were woke, you wouldn't fall for the propaganda. You would not fall for the propaganda. Just pay attention to some of these people. I'm dead serious that's doing videos. Ask them where they're getting their research from. They're going to cuss you out, get mad at you, call you all kind of names. Call me a name and try to cuss me out. Watch what happens. Yeah, I'm going to keep on saying white supremacy is a theory, because it is. And they only repeating what other people are saying. So what happens, Europeans going to say the same thing you're saying to keep you in play, and you still don't understand, because they playing chess, not checkers, people. Chess, not checkers. Period. You don't have to believe anything I'm saying. I don't care if you do or don't. Do your research. I'm telling you where you can find this information at. Everything they're doing is based on you. They know you better than you know yourself. So now they get everybody, oh, brother, why you got that on? Why you wearing that? Oh, brother, this is such and such. No, they're not supreme. They're not. So what you do, and I'm shout out to my people, man. I got people in from Switzerland, from Ghana, from the UK. Shout out to everybody that's on here, man. Share this video out 1,000,000 times, y'all. Again, taking your child to a college is not going to fix anything, yo. They're not going to fix anything. Well, there's a lot of educated fools who actually give them that. I don't give Europeans that. I have Europeans, no lie, bowing down when I'm walking. They see me, when I wear, what I have on sometimes, they, oh my God, I love your look. Oh my God, you look so different. Oh, you know. And yeah, pretty much, because I don't look like the average black guy, like talk like the average black guy. No. No. I got called a Puerto Rican today by a sister, yo. It's crazy. I'm sitting at a coffee shop in Houston. The lady said, I said, we're the same people. Straight up. Lady said, no, you're not. You're Puerto Rican. I said, I'm Puerto Rican. Like, really? Do I look Puerto Rican? Now, I didn't heard Ethiopia. I heard the Caribbean. This lady said, I was Puerto Rican. I said, she said, we are not the same. And I said, yes, we are. And I know in her crazy head, she was thinking black. And she said, no, you're not. You're Puerto Rican. I said, damn. But then she came back and asked me for 50 cents. And I gave her $1. Yo, man, we got work to do, yo. We got work to do, y'all. Please, y'all should share this video out. I explained what I had to about Hitler. Study Hitler. I did many videos on Hitler. I broke down what Hitler looked like. You know, I explained where he was from. I did the research on this dude. None of this stuff is theirs. So, again, because someone is doing this, it was for the army, the government in Germany. Same way you stand when a judge comes in the room. Same way the military stand when the lieutenant, or whatever you want to call him in the military, comes into the room. That's their government. You can't dictate to how they do things. You can't link that and say, oh, that's linked to white supremacy. You cannot do that. And this is the propaganda that's being pushed out here on media. Negroes are running around, oh, that's white supremacy. No, strip them of the white supremacy if that's the case. If they tell your people to go back to Africa, then you tell them to go back to Africa. Or go back to Europe, or go back to wherever. They're not from Africa. Well, they could be, the Caucasus Mountains. But you tell them to go back to where they came from. Just tell them to go back to where they came from. They would probably have to go back up to the Caucasus Mountains. So, listen, people, please stop falling for the propaganda. Turn off Love and Hip Hop. Turn off that insecure crap. Turn off all the propaganda on TV. It's garbage sometimes. I watch old TV shows because the writing was so totally different. I was watching old TV shows, and I'm like, yo, the writing was so dope. So dope. You don't have none of that now. You have grown men, grown women in their 30s and 40s acting like teenagers. You got grown men that don't have heart in social media talking crazy. That's a damn shame. You have preachers in the churches that's not telling the people the true meaning behind Christianity. They're not telling people about true Christianity. This is why you don't hear them talk about homosexuality. All this. So don't talk about what Hitler, who financed Hitler. Find out who financed, Black Lives Matter and all these affirmative action groups the government do. So you got to do exactly what they say do, or you're going to pay the consequences. Okay? There's nothing about a judge that may come honorable that I have to say, Your Honor. Nothing. And y'all still ain't say what's honorable about the man that you sit up there. It's respect, brother. Then it's respect to what Hitler and the government was doing at that time. So you don't know the judge. Like I said before, he could be a pedophile, he could be a killer, he could be beating his wife, he could be an alcoholic. Period. I know some of you good Negroes are scared that I'm saying this, but it must be told. It must be said, man. So I gotta go, y'all. Hope y'all got something from this. You can rewind, take notes. Hope you've been taking notes. Write it down. Research everything I said. And then share it out to everybody. And if they have a question or for me, they can inbox me. I'll reply. Not a problem. Okay, if I'm wrong, I'll bow down and say that I'm wrong. Period. I don't have a problem with saying I'm wrong. For real. The Hitler salute is to provoke a negative reaction with the... Yeah, it's no negative reaction with me. It's never... I told you, I would be in Charlottesville. Go to my Facebook, look at my pics, go to my IG. I will go down there with my swastika shirt on and my swastika and mess around and get a cross and burn it. But the Negroes would get scared and say, why are you burning the cross? Look it up. It's called a misscale. Why are you burning the cross, brother? That's the Ku Klux Klan. You won't learn that in a black college. Not at all. Stop dealing with emotional people. Emotionalism. Let's deal with factology. Facts. When you deal with facts, you will always defeat them. All the time. Leave the emotions up on the shelf. Please share this out, people. I gotta go. It's been real. Good night or good morning where some of y'all at.